Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is KarQ. Welcome to the Toronto Defiant Team Q&A presented by TD. Joining me also is our translator, Eugene. Eugene, say hi.
Hey, everybody.
Thank you, Eugene, for your time tonight. Let's introduce all of our new players and coaches. Maybe who you are and a little bit about yourself.
토론토 디파이언트에서 메인 힐러로 맡고 있는 안순재라고 합니다.
My name is An-Sun Jae. I'm playing for the Toronto Defiant as a main healer.
토론토 디파이언트에서 서브힐러를 맡고 있는 아즈텍 박정수라고 합니다.
My name is Park Jong-soo. I'm playing for the Toronto team as a sub-healer as well.
My name is Adam, and I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and I play main tank for Toronto Defiant.
Hello, I'm play for Toronto and I'm DPS now.
서브 탱커를 맡고 있는 최민혁입니다.
My name is Choi Min-hyuk, and I'm a tank.
Hi, my name is Andreas, also known as Logix. I'm a DPS player for Toronto Defiant. Obviously, one of the two returning players from last year, so most people will be familiar with me.
Hello, I'm KDG. I'm a head coach for Toronto Defiant.
네, 토론토에서 DPS를 맡고 있는 이호성이라고 합니다.
My name is Eo Sung. I'm playing for the Toronto team as a DPS.
Hi, I'm Chris. I'm assistant coach for Toronto Defiant.
Hello, I'm Sado. I'm playing main tank for Toronto.
Hello, I'm Yangwon, coach of Toronto Defiant.
And everybody introducing themselves. Let's get on with the questions that you guys submitted. This one's towards any of the players or coaches who want to answer. What are the individual or overall team goals going into the 2021 season?
I just want to build. Well, for me personally, I want us to build, good team synergy and be a top contender in the NA region, I guess.
I think right now, especially since we have quite a few new players on the team,
Right.
obviously get a good, strong start to the season. And I think the main focus should be obviously acquiring playoffs, and then I think from that point on, we'll see where the team stands, we'll see where the meta stands, and we'll focus on the next step there. But I think right now, getting to playoffs and doing well in that is going to be the main priority.
As a coach, I think I want to make a good result in at least one monthly tournament, and then go to grand final. Yeah.
Sub goal and then the ultimate goal, of course.
Yeah.
This question is directed to any of the coaches. Any of you guys can answer this one. When looking for new talent within the team, what qualities do you look for, or anything that kind of stands out to you in a player?
If he has if specific position or some player has experience Overwatch League, then I have to check his limit potential, or I should calculate or predict his potential, like probably maximum potential, and then I have to consider his former team's structure or culture, like how was he, or like his personality, his attitude, and then his performance in the match, and then how was a teammate for like a team, and then maybe most important thing is probably
Mechanics for you, most important mechanics, but you do calculate a lot of other things, their structure.
Yes. Yeah, and I should consider team's balance too.
To Beast from Tree, Beast, what team are you most scared of right now, based on what we've seen with all the roster changes and stuff?
I don't know. I don't really focus on other teams. I just want my team to do really well and improve together as a team. As for like other teams that I want to beat is, obviously the top teams like Shock and maybe Dallas as well, because they have most of the Paris players.
This one's to our rookies again, An-Sun Jae, Aztac, and Neist, submitted by Rochanity. This one is, how do you feel finally getting into the Overwatch League after being in contenders? And then the second part is there any team or player you're looking forward to playing against?
It's an honor to join my first OWL team, the Toronto Defiant, as they represent Canada. The team I want to face most is the Philadelphia Fusion and Pony Astro. He's my favorite player, and I think he's the best main support.
Big praise. What about you, Aztec?
오버워치 리그 디파이언트 팀에 합류하게 돼서 정말 기쁘고요. 이제 꼭 상대해보고 싶은 팀은 이제 보스턴 업라이징의 임삼칠 선수와 로리 코치가 있는 보스턴 업라이징을 꼭 만나서 이기고 싶습니다.
So I'm very excited to be a part of this team, and I'm looking forward to battling with Boston Uprising and a couple of specific players there.
Okay. What about you, Neist?
토론토 디파이언트를 오버워치 리그 첫 팀으로 오게 돼서 너무 기쁘고요. 상대하고 싶은 팀은 쇼크를 상대해보고 싶어요.
I'm very excited as this is my first team, Overwatch team to join. So I'm very excited, and I'm looking forward to going up against the Shock team.
Take down the defending champions. Next question for KDG. For a team that is nearly entirely Korean, how are you planning to integrate the two Western players into the roster? Will the team communicate in Korean or English primarily?
We will communicate with English, especially in game, but in the feedback or when we're coaching, it's I think we should help communication each other. Like I should translate, and then Glitch has to translate, and then but I think especially gamer doesn't care about especially like language when they playing games. So
That's
I
right.
think
Yeah.
we should consider only when we talking about especially feedback war.
Yeah, feedback. Yeah, that makes sense. But in game, I guess all the Korean players know all the English names of the heroes and the abilities, right? Like this question's for all players. Submitted by Nerve. Is there any player here, if they could switch to a different role in Overwatch, like tank, DPS, or support, what role would they switch to and why?
If I have to change my role, I will play main healer because my aim is not good.
What? You would play main healer because your name is what, sorry?
His aim.
My aim is not good.
Oh, your aim is not good. That's why you would play main healer. What about Anna? Anna main? Anna, you have to aim. I believe in you.
Maybe Lucio.
Okay, maybe Lucio.
Yeah, Winston, you know? Like you don't have to aim at all. Make a career out of it.
Okay. I appreciate the honesty, Sato. Anybody else? Would anybody play another role?
Maybe flex support.
Okay.
Or
Mercy?
op tank. Op tank is fun too.
Cool. Okay, next question. Submitted by Ben Champ. This one's to Logix and Yang One. Or what do you do if you find your mental state like affects your performance negatively?
I suppose it mostly depends when I feel as though that's like coming through, whether that's like before a game, during practice, or anything like that. I think most of the time I'm able to just step away from the situation and able to recollect my thoughts mostly, I'd say. And then I had a moment last year where it affected me pretty badly, I'd say. But we were lucky enough to have a supportive team in that sense where I was able to communicate that to my coaching staff and I was able to take a break for a moment.
보통 멘탈 같은 거는 하루아침에 단련되는 게 아니라 꾸준히 평소에 연습을 하면서 멘탈 관리를 꾸준히 무너지지 않게 사전에 미리 해놓는 것 같아요.
For Yang One, he says that I believe that the mental state is not something that you can just accomplish overnight. As a gamer, I believe that you need to focus on your mental stability each day as much as you practice. That it's something also that you need to practice as well, maintain your mental stability in order to avoid any breakdowns or any difficulties down the road, especially during critical moments like tournaments or games.
Right. That's good advice. That's a good approach to it for sure. Submitted by Iggy. What team are you most looking forward to playing against this season? What about actually let's ask Michelle.
저는 이번에 쇼크와 경기해보고 싶어요.
I'm looking forward to battling against the Shock.
The Shock as well.
Yeah.
A question for Beast and Logix. Submitted by Delowry. After living in Toronto for a year, what do you think about it?
I think living both in LA and Toronto, I think both have their charm definitely. But honestly, just the view we have outside of our apartment is honestly pretty amazing. I think I grew up in a pretty small town, so anytime at night when I look outside, it's just like a wow feeling, you know. It's really cool. You know, I like having Chipotle here in Canada. I don't have that in Belgium, so.
Oh, okay.
That's my favorite thing.
I like all the food there, and the only thing I dislike is how cold it is. And
does it get cold in Atlanta or?
I mean, yeah, but not as cold as it is in Toronto.
Not as
like in Toronto, it snowed so much, but here it like never snows. And also, I like how everything is like close together. So if you want to go do something, you know, it's only like 10 minutes away or something like that. Where I live, I have to drive like 30 minutes if I want to go do something.
This one's submitted by Nerve to Logix. If the games are played on stage this season, COVID pending, will we get the great Logix walkout from Season 1 Mayhem?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
No, that's not happening anymore.
Okay. If you had to remove one hero from Overwatch, who would it be? I have a feeling most people are going to say Brig, but does anybody want to say not Brig? If you could remove one hero from the game, who would it be? How about we go down the list? Everybody say a character. Let's do it like that.
There's Sigma.
Oh yeah.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, let's start from the top. Ansoon J.
솜브라? I hate 솜브라.
Okay. Aztec?
전 시그마.
Sigma?
예.
Beast?
Probably Orisa, because all the other main tanks are pretty fun. So
You just don't like playing Orisa? That's fair.
I mean, if Orisa is not good, then I mean Sigma is okay, I guess, but not as good.
Isu?
Sigma?
Yeah.
Sigma. A lot of
Everyone would say
do
Brig.
you guys all feel like Sigma changed? Maybe it changed the game a bit too much. He's too strong.
Yeah.
So KDG thinks Sigma could remove it. Logix?
Sigma as well.
Wow.
His zoning plus shield plus his
Get him
ult
out. He
is
does so
too
much things right.
oppressive.
Okay. Well, I guess everybody's feeling Sigma other than Brig. Damn. That's a good question, actually. It's good to hear the that opinion, or everybody's opinion of how Sigma is. Question for Hisu from Yerem. What is your favorite Korean food?
Korean food?
Yeah, favorite.
Maybe kimchi jjigae?
Kimchi jjigae is like a kimchi stew.
Oh, it's like a stew. Okay. What
Yeah,
else is in
it's
there?
a very. There's pork, kimchi, and some other vegetables in there. It's a spicy broth.
Ooh.
A
that
good
sounds
staple in Korean food. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds really good. Questions from Frog to Yang1. What is the hardest part about having a job in esports?
Most the hardest is mental care.
Mental, yep.
Yeah.
The mental health and taking care of it. It's definitely very difficult. A lot of stresses and stuff to worry about. And another question for you, Yang, from Greek Freak. They see you have a rack behind you, a power rack. How much do you lift? That's what this person asked.
I'm very low.
Low?
You want to see?
Yeah. Do it. You want to see it? We want to see
No,
it? Go.
I sure next time.
Next time. Okay. All right. Only got a few minutes left, so I think we're gonna wrap it up. Thank you all for coming by and participating. To the viewers and to the players, thank you for your time. We'll get a little wave, a little send off, a little goodbye. Thank you very much.